Welcome to the 4-player LAN party. My name is Vaughn.
I'm Patrick.
And we're going to be doing a blind reaction. Well, I watched the video, and I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, you
and I decided to bring in Patrick. So, a little bit of background for this video. More Perfect Union, which is a YouTube channel that does a lot of like think pieces and retrospectives, has decided to do one on GameStop. And since I am currently, and probably won't be after this video, an employee of GameStop, and Patrick was my coworker before he most valiantly quit and went to Amazon.
I fell on the sword.
He just loves punishment.
I do. I traded one devil for the other one.
We're going to watch this video, which is only 6 minutes, and we're going to react to the whole thing. We're going to talk about it, and then we're going to see if I can keep my job after this.
Yeah, take bets now in the comments. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, all the usual jazz. We're trying a little something different here. Let us know if you like more of this, if you want to see more of it, or if you just want to see our handsome faces.
Absolutely. Let's get it rolling. Ay, Dios mío.
Probably my advice would be to anybody that's looking to work at GameStop would be like, just be careful. It's not what you're thinking it's gonna be.
GameStop has been in the news a lot lately.
Surging 51.
I don't want to sit there and say this, but like, she
that.
looks like every single female I've met at GameStop, at least emotionally. Like,
Starting off strong.
she does. She looks emotionally like every single woman I've ever met at GameStop.
Defeated.
Yeah. like
That girl looked tired.
he's like,
That woman looked like she had been through the ringer.
they're pushing the GPGs on me.
Oh, God. Roll the clip.
Percent today.
Up 133%.
And actually touched $500 a share.
GameStop.
The 2021 meme stop craze generated massive windfalls for GameStop.
Raising $1.1 billion in
Can I just say this before we continue? I told every single person in my life to buy GameStop stock, and I am broke because nobody listened to me. Nobody listened to me. They thought I was crazy. They thought I was a kook. They're like, it'll never go anywhere. I was a kook.
You know where it's going? To the moon.
I was a kook. And now I'm a kook who's broke because I listened to the people who didn't know anything.
So, a funny side tangent about that. My sister actually, when she got one of those like trading apps, and they gave her like, you know, a couple of fun money to get started with.
Ooh.
She threw about $10 to GameStop, more or less, in 2019 when it was in the cents, when you could buy GameStop for like 79 cents.
Oh,
she
no.
checked it when all this stuff was going on. It was over 1,000. She cashed out. She was like, "No, thanks. I'm done with gambling."
Dude.
But also every day, this is the worst thing that happened to the boots on the ground grunts at GameStop. Every single person that walked into GameStop, I heard you guys made out like a couple of bandits. Every day I had to hear Joe Blow coming in thinking that I, the cashier making $9 an hour, got rich off of GameStop. Like any of the boots on the ground saw any of that. Every single person that walks through that door thinks every person at GameStop's a millionaire.
GameStop had a stock program.
Stupid.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I
guess why?
You know the saddest part about GameStop was, like, right while this is all going on, all those employees are sitting there just going, man, I really wish I would have bought some GameStop. I wish I made enough money to buy stock in GameStop.
That's why the wages are so low, so you can't buy the stock.
And at the same time that this was going on, I actually remember my point now. At the same time that the GameStop stock or stonk or whatever the fuck they want to call it,
Donk.
at this time, GameStop had, and you remember this, they had a drive
to
get free money to people who were broke.
Charity fund.
The GameStop charity event was going so strong.
Four employees. I have to add. It was like an employee drive for, like, you know, employee emergency or whatever.
It was the stupidest thing.
It was stupid. They're making millions on this, and they were saying, "Yeah, give me $10 of your paycheck."
They were like, "How much can you tithe to GameStop?" They sounded like a preacher. All right,
did. And it always came on the GameStop TV after hours while you're counting the register.
Some like buff ass black dude with bald head is on TV right as you're sitting there counting GameStop's money.
With it.
I know. You're counting a safe, and you're looking at all the money you don't have as he's telling you to give money to him. He's like, GameStop needs your help. No, you don't. Your stock price is crazy.
Fuck you, don't.
Like GameStop was pressuring.
Was begging.
It was
Begging.
a pressure campaign.
They were begging for money. Oh well. Drying their tears with $100 bills. The stock thing was the funniest thing that ever happened to sticking it to corporate Wall Street. It was the worst thing that ever happened to the grunts on the ground.
And by the time everybody who like was like a rich insider caught on, they lost money.
In its latest share offering.
But workers say the financial success on Wall Street isn't doing anything for them.
Yeah, we really don't see much of it. The pay that I was earning was very poor. Every other workplace I went to inquiring a job told me you are getting scammed, you're getting cheated of.
The upper management.
Yes. Hence the reason why he left.
Yeah, that was the absolute reason. I was like, the amount of workload that they had. They basically had us working as front tail retail workers, back of office retail workers, and fulfillment center workers, all on single coverage. And there were times where I was handling like 2 people at the register. I have a box of shipment behind me. I have new shipment coming in. I have online orders that are coming in that are timed. And I went to them and I was like, look, this is too much workload for one person. Like, either give me double coverage or pay me more money.
And the saddest part is like so I personally don't work for GameStop for finances
anymore.
Like, well, I mean, we'll see what happens. I think I'm doing good. I found out multiple ways that this person parked their car at a GameStop, minding their own damn business, and the car next to him, I guess like some like old lady like fell asleep with a lit cigarette and her car caught on fire. And her car, of course, is filled with gas, so it catches on fire. It burns to death. GameStop, it happened while she was working, so it wouldn't have happened if she hadn't been at work. GameStop made her because she's a GameStop employee. She can't afford a new car. This is her main job.
Not on GameStop, you can now.
GameStop made her go and apply. Well, people advised her to go and apply for the fund. Obviously.
The gamer fund.
The gamer fund. Ooh. So she applied for the fund, got denied because she put my car caught on fire in the parking lot while I was working for you. You would think a person who works for GameStop, who uses their car to get to GameStop, who can't afford to buy a new car because they work at GameStop, could get a new car through GameStop through the fund. But no.
What is the actual point of that scam?
The pandemic hit. Nobody got fucking gamer assistance funds. Nobody. Everybody.
But they were saying it got depleted.
They said on that video. I wish I could fucking find that video. They said the fund is low. The fund is low,
Let's see if
Big
I
Daddy.
can find it while you rant about it.
The fund is low, Big Daddy. We need you to come in on force.
The upper management made it the worst job I've ever had.
GameStop CEO makes 1,355 times as much as the average
Oh, that
employee.
little.
And 61% of GameStop workers make less than $15 an hour.
Wait.
That's
Wait.
50% higher than I thought.
Who is the GameStop employee that's making $15?
That's what I want to know.
That's what I'm 62%. You're telling me that what? 39% of GameStop employees are
15?
what are they? What? Not a senior guest advisor. That's what I am.
No, I know SLs that didn't make that
SLs, yes, SLs. Like the people who run the. So there's a little thing. They call them store leaders because they call them store managers. In certain states, that you have to pay them a living wage.
Exactly.
so they
call
decide
them leaders. You're not managing the store. You're leading the
You're
store.
a leader, right?
Which
So
means we don't have to pay you.
So think about that. 39% of store leaders. That's the statistic. 39. So there's 39% of GameStop employees are store leaders.
That's 39% higher than I thought would actually even make that much.
Like, I mean, there are a couple states that have like $15 minimum wages, but are GameStop still there?
Probably not. Jesus.
I can't. All right.
God damn. Holy.
I was a guest advisor, which makes $9 an hour.
Doing the math.
Wait.
Immediately pause.
Wait. $9 an hour as a guest advisor? Oh my God. I know some people who would watch this video and be pissed.
I was going to say, he's on the high end.
He's making a lot of money.
He's on the high end for a guest advisor.
I mean, he's able to get his hair colored. Like, I'm just saying.
I mean, you could legally have to color your hair if you work at GameStop.
Doing the math, my rateage, honestly, I couldn't give you a solid answer what it initially is. It fluctuated somewhere between 10 to 11 to even lower than that.
Outgoing CEO George Sherman walked away in 2021 with more than $171 million.
The golden parachute.
So this actually was a big story in the news, and no GameStop employee talked about it for fear of killing themselves. Yeah, see? I didn't even prep that. We just knew. Like,
same brain cell.
Same brain. Like,
no, the golden parachute thing was bullshit.
Like, it was wild, but let's continue. Let's just give the video a little bit of time to breathe. He knew what he was doing.
Hey, of course he did. It's all corporate.
Outgoing CEO George Sherman walked away in 2021 with more than $171 million, mostly in stock options. All told, GameStop paid out $362 million to its outgoing CEO, CFO, CCO, CMO, and COO. That means GameStop spent more on golden parachutes for 5 executives than it did on wages for over 12,000 part-time employees that year.
Including us!
Including us, damn it.
You know what they gave us? They gave us employee appreciation.
Means testing. They gave us employee appreciation, and half the stuff we wanted didn't count.
You ready? That year, employee appreciation was half off of clearance items.
Clearance items.
The
biggest middle finger they possibly could have given.
And nothing was clearanced.
We appreciate you so much. Go pick something pretty out of the garbage bins.
It was honestly, in my opinion, probably one of, like, I remember people like looking at each other, like looking at themselves. Like, he wasn't here at the time. You were.
I was here for.
Wait, you were there? No, you were there for employee appreciation when it was better. And I'm talking about COVID employee, like the second the stock thing happened.
No, I was there for that.
Were you?
Oh my god! Reading like the corporate email, and we all just kind of looked at each other like, "What the hell do we do with this?
They're giving us trash.
What do we do with this?"
And
I'm gonna buy like a broken action figure.
For anybody who's a layman out there, which is every person who makes a living wage.
Anybody who can afford food.
Yes, if you can afford to watch this, you obviously have made... Anyway, so the employee appreciation is very important to us because it gives us like a really good discount on a lot of items, and it adds to our employee discount, gives us like special perks and stuff. And for the store leaders, they actually get like a really cool like go bags during the holidays. People are stressed. There's a bunch of fucking like assholes everywhere, and you get a little bit of time to take that little bit of money that GameStop doesn't pay you and stretch it a little bit further. And that year they just took it and ran, like they're saying in the video. I can't believe it. I need to say it. I'm getting fired. All right, let's continue.
Fired up.
You got a place like GameStop, you know, their executive made millions and millions of dollars. Do you think they value the workers at GameStop?
I don't think so. I think we're just seen as extendable.
Employees in retail stores are speaking out about their experiences working at GameStops across the country. Elizabeth was employed at a GameStop in Massachusetts, Kyle at a store in Nebraska. They say they've witnessed the same pattern of abuse from managers and unrealistic sales goals as other workers.
All right, so...
yeah, it tracks.
First thing you need to understand about GameStop is this.
You can't win.
You can win. If you ever watched Wiz, like, it's
the
like
reference.
Let's go. I'm happy you know what that is. That means you can stay over. Welcome to the cookout. You've only really known one manager.
Yes.
And he was a great man.
I got real lucky too.
He was a great man. He's probably one of the best. And I'm not saying this because I'm trying to keep my job. I really don't care. And he knows this.
Yeah, no, I'll say it. I covered in the last
the final days
of my GameStop tenure. I was covering multiple different GameStops, and my main manager was easily the best. And he was like absolutely,
and he fought
not like the others. He was like completely
Google Gobble, one of us. Google Gobble like the others. That's what he was.
He was. I got so lucky.
He was amazing. We both got lucky. I was down and out. I was sitting there begging for GPGs when I met this man. like Father GameStop. That's what we call him. We call him Father GameStop. I sell to the GPG and PvP.
The GPG and PRP.
I sell to the warranty. I sell to the additional protection.
The only thing we couldn't beat him on was Pro.
I sell him the Pro cards. I beat him in Pro. So, haha.
Once.
And you know I did.
You beat him once.
And you know I did.
You beat him once.
No, I beat him once a shift. What are you talking about? I work 1 day a week. I had to do it. Like, I beat you all for the week in 1 day. Like, you guys were embarrassing. Anyway, I mean, look, it's not fair. I know.
Look, out of all the other minions, I had the highest.
Since it was just 3 of us, there was one of us working 9 to 6, one of us working 10 to 7, and one of us working 6 to close every single day.
Oh, look, it's our game.
None of us had days off. It had gone like a month that way. I wasn't even able to get the weekend of my grandfather's funeral off.
Before I left, we had 11 ceiling.
Can I just say that, like, I guarantee you he was a disappointment to his grandfather?
Jesus Christ, dude.
I'm sorry.
You
Look at
can't
that.
say that.
Listen, I think this man is a deep fake plug. All right? I have never met a man that worked at GameStop that had that deep of a tattoo on his arm, that colored of hair, right? Wearing a very good, very clean, very, like, it looked expensive. I'm wearing an actual GameStop shirt that I could afford when I worked there. I wear this shirt to remind me where I've been.
Wear it. Make sure you never go back.
I don't want to go back, all right? This shirt reminds me of suffering, and I'm never going back. All right? I am SZA. I'm never going back, never going back. I'm literally going there on Saturday. Like,
So you work there this week?
I do.
Well, probably.
Well, nah, this video's not coming out until probably my second shift, and then by then I'll probably get a phone call saying, hey, pass in your keys. We don't know where it is. He lost them.
Okay, all right. Story for another time.
I mean, is it?
But
though?
yes, I did lose the GameStop key.
We had 11 ceiling lights ready to come out of the ceiling and fall. And we were just holding them up with measly tapes of duct tape.
The goal
Like, is it fat shaming to imagine her on a ladder and be scared?
Yes. Yes. You're editing this part out. I hope you realize.
No!
I hope you realize.
Why would I?
Because it's absolutely fat shaming.
I'm not fat shaming her. I'm scared.
The goals were with how many warranties we sold with respect to like the consoles and the controllers that we sold, as well as how many people purchased our Power Up Rewards memberships.
It's become the bread and butter of the store. It's like I've been told so many times, I don't care what you sell in the store. If you're not selling a warranty or a pro membership by the end of the day, then that not only reflects on you, but it reflects on us. Our supervisor said, let's do anything by means to ensure that these people get their warranties and such.
All right. So,
Oh god, I'm in PTSD already. Just seeing the screen, like made me twitch. Just seeing the screen of Power Up again made me twitch. Every day, it was like a fucking event calendar. Just be like, what are we working with today?
I want to say something though. I want to say something in defense of GameStop.
The pro membership's not even bad.
The pro memberships were really good. It's
Like,
way better than it used to be.
The membership is actually pretty good, but that didn't make it any less stressful.
And you're sitting there telling me that getting 3 pro cards in 1 day is difficult with 20 people in the store and 10 of them don't have pro? And you can't tell somebody, hey, you want $5 every month for the next year? And you can't explain that to them? The goals are simple. The warranty, right? $3 for a warranty on a game. I think that's stupid. But, like, of course you have to offer it. That's a little more difficult. I don't believe in warranties on video games. I really don't. So, like, when I do sell it to people, because I have to.
You're talking to the highest GPG seller former.
Please, boy. It's because I was off for 2 weeks.
No, it's because I told them, yeah, I'll give you another one.
Well,
That was the only way. Father GameStop asked me, he's like, how are you getting such high GPGs? I'm like, oh, I said I'll swap it with another one. And he's like, you're doing what?
Father GameStop.
And I'm like, no, I looked it up. I can do it. I can if I don't have a copy of the game, I can just give him another one of equal value. And he's like, that's genius.
Father GameStop. So all they're gonna do is just raise goals, make expectations really hard for people, and then lose more employees because they're not getting new employees because nobody wants to work at this company. I think it's stupid. Like, listen, they had all that GameStonk, like splitting the stock, all the stock money, and they decided not to pay one person. They fired GameStop TV associates.
Yeah,
They fired them
I
all.
remember that. They pulled the plug on all of them. Oh my god!
Like, all you see on Twitter from GameStop people who have like, all I care about is beating Wade Ronspees in subscriber count. That's all. Fuck you, Wade Ronspees, you piece of shit. I fucking hate you. I hope you go to fucking prison for fucking bad things.
We got beef.
We got like the channel hates you, Wade Ronspees. The channel hates you. I don't care. The channel hates you. You suck. You suck. I hate you. I hope I beat you in video. I want to find out what Wade Ronspees doing right now, but we got to continue the video. Fuck you, Wade Ronspees, you cunt. I fucking hate you.
It's going in the hashtags.
Hashtag fuck Wade Ronspees.
So we would have to white lie or stretch the truth about
you mean
warranties.
GameStop sell?
Either saying that they're different prices, say
like
game
a little
warranties
bit of,
$3.99, we'd either say it's free or $2. And I would say, guys, I don't feel good lying to these guys because basically we're taking their money for something they didn't even ask for. But any means necessary, we had to make a sale.
He could call us or text us at literally any moment. Like, I got calls from him at 3 o'clock in the morning. He would only call us to yell at us.
Thank you, Father GameStop.
It honestly was a mixture between, like, emotionally degrading and, like, your kid getting your hand caught in a cookie jar.
He would say things like, oh, well, we're gonna hire someone who's 18 to take your place because they'll actually work for us.
Conditions at Kyle's store.
Can I just say something about hiring people at GameStop? Nobody wants to work at GameStop and you work at McDonald's and make more money.
100%.
Like, why would you want to work at GameStop and get free food?
The best thing by us is there was this main road, like, where you had to turn off them, because there was a mall in our district that has a GameStop, and you have to turn off that main road. On that main road, literally down the street from one of the GameStops in our district, was a Taco Bell that during the height of the Great Resignation had a giant banner sign you could see from down the hill on this highway, and it said now hiring starting at $14 an hour. and imagine, and I had to pass that every day on my way home from work, and I would just be like, I could be making quesalupas. I could be making Crunchwrap Supremes and get more than this shit.
Yeah. I worked at GameStop one time. They hired a GA for, to help out the store, clean the store out. And what do you need to learn if you, like, the one thing you need to know how to do if you work at GameStop is spell. You need to be able to do your ABCs and sing it. If you can sing it, you're good. ABC. I don't want to get a copyright strike. But, like, you need to be able to spell. This man couldn't spell. I said, hey, what comes after M? He goes, N. What comes after N? Oh, okay, come on. I don't know. What comes after N? What do you mean? I don't know what comes after. You said it twice already. Like I'm not even like that's an actual story that actually happened to me at a GameStop. That person
is an actual person.
Like we had to give him a literacy test.
Holy shit! Did you really?
Yes. It was a dark time. It was a dark time. It was right before the pandemic. GameStop thought they had
Could he not read?
No, he couldn't read. He failed a literacy test.
How did he get there? Did he drive?
His mom did the application for him online.
Oh my god.
And he failed the a literacy test was, hey, can you just read the terms and conditions of GameStop policy? What? He couldn't. He looks at the paper and goes, "Yeah, I agree with it."
Yeah, screw it. They Jackie Robinson him. They said sign an X here. Holy shit!
They gave him a literacy test, and then they go, "He can't read. What do we do?" And they go, "Just put him in front of the door." He couldn't say hi to people, so what he did was he would throw out He was smart about this. This is the smartest thing I've ever seen this man do. He would take the pieces of paper and chuck them in the trash 10 at a time so he would lose his pile. And at one point, this lady comes up and says, hey, I see you're not doing anything. 'Cause he's holding paper and just looking up in the air like, I like video games. And I'm like, and then I'm minding my business. I'm working the register. I'm, selling these horrible warranties. They're actually not that bad, but according to the video. I'm selling these horrible warranties, quote unquote. And I'm getting, some lady comes up and says, I need my headset. I'm like, okay, which headset? I'll go get it for you. She goes, that motherfucker didn't get my headset. I was like, ma'am, I'll just go get it right now. She goes, nah, that lazy motherfucker sitting over there looking into the stars. He look like he can't even read.
Oh shit, you do.
And I laughed so hard. I peed. That is what the person that would replace this man would be. Illiterate.
They would do it too.
This is my life.
In Lincoln, Nebraska were so severe that the entire store quit.
One day he called me and told me our numbers were not any better.
I'm sorry, we gotta pause there. That happened in our district.
What?
That happened in our district.
Happened
We had a whole store just leave. They just left. There was one guy left, and he called our manager, who was like becoming the district manager. He called our manager freaking out on the phone. SL was on vacation, and it was just the assistant SL. They hired like 5 people for the going into the holidays. This was like November. And then he calls up Father GameStop and is like, I don't know what to do. They all walked out.
Dude, that guy tried to bang my ex.
I know.
He tried to bang my ex.
It's the same guy.
Like, why? I know you're watching this. It's cool, bro. I'm good with it. Like, it's okay.
But like, because I remember that because I remember Father GameStop had to leave. Because he was like, hey, I got a situation going on. You're good to hold down the fort, right? And I'm like, yeah, I always do, but sure, everything good, Ace? And he's like, yeah, you know, store down there lost everybody. I'm like, what do you mean they lost it? He's like, oh, they left. Like, for home? He's like, no, they quit. I'm like, you had 5 people there. What happened?
Yo, Father GameStop had to put out so many fires that year.
He did.
Like,
He was basically just walking around.
He's a walking fire
extinguishers. Yeah. And the best part was he was so calm about it too.
He was chill.
Like, he was like,
chill.
oh yeah, you know, it happens.
He was like, you fucking assholes.
Shit, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, it's Father
Father
GameStop, you're the man.
And that I needed to fire the only 2 employees I had by Friday.
That sounds like.
And I asked him how he expected me to work with just myself at that location. And he's like, well, you'll figure it out. I told that to my worker, Sam, when he came in, like, hey, I do have to fire you by the end of the week. And Sam's like, okay, well, then I'm gonna hand you my keys right now. I'm like, that's fine, I'm handing in my keys right now, too. And we contacted the 3rd person, they dropped their keys off at the store, and we were done. Sam's wife had jokingly sent him a text that's like, hey, you should write this down on the sign. And then he posted it on the door.
That's too much words.
As soon as we had locked.
Your GA wouldn't read
that. There's some crackhead who's trying to sell fucking 3 PS4 controllers that he stole off Etsy, and he's like, wait, what?
Where do I go now?
Wait, there's a GameStop 4 blocks away, never mind.
Oh my god, okay, I remember this when this made news, this specific one. Okay, I thought the sign looked familiar. Yeah, I remember when this happened.
I regret to inform you that we all quit.
I like how it says, please visit or don't.
We regret to inform you that we have all quit.
Our district manager does not respect us and believes we are replaceable with freshly graduated high schoolers for half the cost. Please visit or don't. Our, Gateway?
Our gateway location for all your GameStop needs. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually fucked up.
That's pretty funny.
I don't support this because what they did was they sat there and they quit. And then they told all of the people to go fuck with another GameStop who was
I think that's hilarious. I think that's 100%. You want to know who I would send them to? You know damn well which location I would send them to. Just, why? Because fuck them, that's why.
You're like, come on. Oh. Father GameStop.
I would give them a heads up. I would call that GameStop and be like, "Hey, I'm doing this."
Oh, we have to continue now. We have to continue the story then.
Walked to the doors and stepped out of the door. We were just completely relieved.
Similar frustrations caused workers at another Lincoln, Nebraska GameStop just 8 miles away to walk off the job too.
I contacted the person that I'd left as their store leader, and they were like, yeah, we took a note out of your guys' book, we put up a sign, and
they caused the store, they said all customers
They sent him to that store? So you're telling me they sent him to that store?
They were like,
and then that store was like, no, those guys got the right idea. No, they got the right idea.
No, but the worst part is, they typed the letter this time.
He was nickel and diamond GameStop for everything. He's like, I'm using their paper, I'm using their ink.
And then he sends him to. At least this one gives him like the name of the place, the location. They're nice, like
power move.
That is fucked up beyond belief. I love every second of it. They literally gave them multiple locations. Like,
holy shit, that's amazing.
What?
Power move. Love it. Love to see it.
Oh my god.
Screw corporate.
We left, and that's all he had to say about it.
Oh my god,
At that
that's
point,
horrible.
It's pretty understandable that it obviously became too much.
GameStop's newest CEO, Matt Furlong, says his mission is to
transform a decaying brick-and-mortar retailer into a technology-led organization.
With that technology-oriented vision in mind, GameStop has prioritized something that, at least right now, has absolutely nothing to do with gaming.
It was last month's launch of the GameStop Wallet, a digital asset wallet that allows gamers and others to store, send, receive, and use cryptocurrencies and NFTs.
Yeah, I remember the NFT announcement. Holy
GameStop has
shit.
been struggling for years, seeing $381.3 million in net losses in 2021.
And they're like, you know what's going to save us? NFTs.
If we get the non-fungible tokens. And the thing is, you can tell GameStop is run by like old farts. Because like they're like,
they're
have
so
you
behind.
Like they took so long to make an NFT that the NFT market died. And they're like, hey.
The NFT market died and is still dying, and people are jumping ship, and they're just now being like, hello, fellow kids, have you heard of NFTs?
I wonder if I can buy an NFT with my GameStop check soon.
And closing 3,000 stores since 2016. Now they're
I've
betting
never
on
seen a store like that,
prioritizing
by the way.
blockchain
I'm
to
waiting.
save them, even as excitement fizzles.
They just turn them off
its
and send the
NFT
shit out somewhere
marketplace
else.
later this year as it transforms its business. But the collapse of the crypto and NFT marketplace amid decades high inflation could spell slow growth in the coming months.
As one Forbes contributor put it, GameStop is less of a company that sells video games now and more a rallying cry for meme stock enthusiasts.
All right, I want to say something about this because this is very important. I agree with this completely. I think this sentiment is firmly falling on the ears and the eyes of GameStop stores. If you look at now, GameStop stores have like a couple shelves of games, but mainly it's just like a collectible hub.
Yeah, it's Funko Pops, it's action figures, it's anime merch.
And you know what the dumbest thing about GameStop is? They don't have a centralized like omni-channel system to be able to pick up things from one GameStop store to another.
Yeah, no.
And they're
What a
omni-channel,
nightmare.
they're shipping information, everything's controlled by employees. You don't give a fuck.
What a nightmare.
So you're telling me that you have a fledgling business, you won't innovate to the technology of tomorrow because you're too busy trying to keep every dollar for yourself. You don't pay your employees, you make your employees do the same processes that worked for you when you were selling games. Nobody's buying games in stores anymore. It's like over 50% of customers buy their games online, and it's fucked because they would rather spend more money buying games online than to sit there and try to buy a game at your store. Why? Crackheads. Like, yes, the rant went to crackheads again. But the point of the matter is this. You tell me that I can buy a game from your store. Awesome. I love that idea. I'm in. I'll buy the game from your store. I'll love every second of it. I can trade that game in when I'm done. Awesome. I love every second of it. I'm not that much of a collector. I'm not anymore. I think that's a good idea. Like, if I'm done with a game, there's no value. It's trying to charge me extra money to sit there and continue to play the game. Like, whatever. Bye. But, like, what's the value of me going and buying physical games from you if I have to sit there and listen to Pookie and Ray Ray's ass, and then you sit there trying to tell me I need to trade in my phone that I just got, and you're telling me, oh, we'll give you $300 for the phone that I still owe $800 on. Stop it!
Stop it.
Like, come on, man.
Oh
like,
my
the
God.
phone trades, that had me
It's a scam.
fucking gone. And the thing is like, look, I'm okay with you guys being a company. I'm okay with you guys being a corporation. I get it. You need to make your profits. But you have never once in the history of time working at GameStop as a company, not individually. I think that Father GameStop is one of the only reasons why I'm still working at this company.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he is a staple in the landscape. I think he should 100% be running like regions.
He should, because he's the only one that knows what he's doing.
And he's the only one who actually like every time I hear somebody say some shit about Father GameStop, I sit there and I shit on them publicly. All right? Honestly and publicly, and I use their own logic against them because they're fucking retarded. All I'm saying is this, like,
That's getting bleeped.
I don't give a shit. But all I'm saying is this, right? At the end of the day, and I know I just paused the video like 2 seconds left, but that's not the point. I'm just saying this. If you want your people, your business and more people to come in and work for you and all that stuff, you build rapport with your clients, your clientele, and your employees. People who love their job recommend their job to other people. People want to beg and plead to be a part of GameStop and want to work there, so they shop, they work. Every GameStop employee's worked there for over a year has a story about dropping keys.
Every single one.
Everyone has a drop keys story. And I'm not talking like one person dropping keys. I'm talking about like squads. We lost 4 stores to key drops. Like, and you have people who are very good at what they do having to deal with that. It's bullshit.
Absolutely.
And now, Web3 devotees.
The Web3 devotees.
And it's over.
Yeah, I agree with most of that. On one thing I do disagree. I think they're a lost cause. I genuinely think they have an identity crisis right now, and if they do not figure out what they're supposed to be, because here's the thing, you can be an online distributor, you can be a fulfillment center, but you gotta go all in. They gotta stop trying to be everything. They can't be a brick and mortar retail store and a collectible store and a gaming store and a fulfillment center and XYZ. Pick one and then stay in that lane, because I guarantee you, any lane they choose, I guarantee you they will succeed in, because nobody has games in the bulk that they do. Nobody gets this exclusive contract deals with the publishers and the developers. Nobody gets that stuff. They are sitting on a gold mine, and all it's going to take is one person to somehow sneak in there and grab it, and then they're screwed. They're trying to do too many different things right now, and I'm worried that if they keep doing that, we're going to keep getting more perfect union stories.
Yeah. Well,
figure it out.
I agree. I agree with you completely.
And you know why they don't do that? Because if they go full fulfillment center, then they got to pay them fulfillment center wages.
True.
They're doing Amazon work for GameStop wages.
Yes. Like, look, this channel, like, I love politics. I love civil discourse. I love intersexual dynamics. I love all these things, right? These are all things I love. I love talking about. Guns, all this stuff, right? I'm a huge fan of so many things. If I focus on everything I wanted to do in this channel, nobody would watch.
Nothing would get done.
Nothing would get done, and there would be a million ways to sit there and skin a cat, more or less. And if you're telling me, like, when you niche down and you focus on the one thing that matters the most, because I think GameStop was at one point the only company that could keep, and they were actually the only company that could keep physical media alive. If anything, really, truly, if it wasn't for GameStop, the 8th generation of consoles, which was the Xbox One and the PS4, that series would have been all digital. Yeah. And the only reason why there's still digital games, physical games and physical consoles, is because of GameStop. I 150 million% believe that GameStop themselves is what's keeping physical media in video games alive. They're valuable for that reason, but the thing is, they're like a cartoon bad guy with a stogie in his mouth, hoping and praying you fuck up.
Yes, how dare you.
But the second you buy a digital console, guess what? And oh my god.
No, you remember when the PS5 was first announced? The entire showcase of the first ever PS5 was the digital only one, and we had to, like, every news outlet was like prying and pulling teeth trying to get, like, but does it take physical disc? But does it take physical disc? And then it took them like what, weeks after to announce, yes, there's gonna be a physical disc one, and it's like $50 more.
And it's ugly. They could tell they added that shit afterwards.
Oh, 100%. I am still convinced to this day that they added the disc version to the PS5 like last minute.
Yeah. And just to let you know too, like, if you guys have any questions about this, GameStop doesn't even sell PS5 digitals. Like, and the reason, like, they do, but it's like they get 2 out of 20.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because if they sell that console, they're not getting any return on investment.
There's no customer retention.
Nobody's walking in there for a PlayStation card. You still gotta pay tax.
Yeah, if you buy the digital only console, that's it. That's the last time you see that person.
Yeah.
That is the last time you see them, unless it's a soccer mom, in which case she comes back and confuses Xbox Live and Xbox Gold.
And you can't return games you open at GameStop stores, so don't even fucking try it, Karen.
Every time.
God damn it. You bought it new for a reason. You said, I don't want that used.
Yeah, I saw you outside open it, so.
It was like that when I bought it. All right. You could be right. All right.
But anyway, that was traumatizing.
For you.
I do not.
I'm living it to. Well, I don't even know what day it is anymore.
Who knows?
It's GameStop day.
It's GameStop day. That's what it is. But yeah. So that was fun.
I think that was amazing.
It was really fun. Yeah, let us know if you guys want to see us react to more stuff. If you like this content, or if you don't like it, remember to just comment down below. We'll take anything, and we'll fight you physically, not physically. But yeah, remember to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, because YouTube has no idea how to actually alert people.
Yeah.
And yeah, we'll be here to react to more Perfect Union GameStop videos, because something dope.
That was actually really good, and thank you guys for watching it. And yeah, peace. That was an hour.
Holy shit.
That's a lot of editing.